Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her. We are San Diego's LGBTQ pop culture podcast. And yes, it is New Year's Eve. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with my other host.
I'm Daddy Bear Eric.
And
Brynne, I'm a host too.
and you guys, we have one of the OGs back for our New Year's episode. Bashy's back.
Hi!
Yay.
I'm so weirded out to be mentioned last.
Look, the studio audience is so happy. And your favorite, the kids are happy.
Oh, thanks. Of course, we do it for the children.
We always do it for the children.
Fucking no.
But yeah, you guys, we are all here. It's New Year's Eve. Bashy's in town, so he's on the show. Coming back. It's been a hot minute.
Yes, I've been here for 12 days of Christmas. I am staying with my parents, so
Yeah.
I'm going slowly fucking insane.
Slowly crazy.
Ooh.
But they're okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve. Okay, I gotta first start off. New Year's Eve plans were like shit. It's been a shit show trying to plan New Year's Eve. It has for me.
I've had a very easy time
Whatever,
with
I
it.
hate you.
My plan was just to come here and do what you guys were doing.
Yeah, pretty
So.
much. Like always.
Like always.
Are we gonna have a repeat of Mom's Night Out like
No.
that one week?
No.
What was
Oh,
that?
Come on.
I'll be on my best behavior tonight. No.
She won't.
I won't.
She won't.
I
She
won't.
won't. Okay, let's start, since it is our New Year's Eve show.
Yes.
I want to start off with, especially this is a question for Brynne and Eric. What has been one of your top highlights of the show in the last year
Okay.
for 2022? Let that mull over.
Okay, good question.
Yeah, think about it. And Bashy, can you give us an update? What's happening in DC?
Oh God, it's a fucking shit show. It's a minefield. I've been dating a lot. That's been really, 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 really.
Yeah,
scary.
let's catch. So for our newer audiences, actually, Bashy started the podcast with me, and we did the show. You did. You were like my solid co-host.
I showed
from
up
day
and
one.
drank.
Yeah, he
You're
did.
giving me too much credit.
And then we did it for 3 years, and he took off. He moved right
Yeah.
after the pandemic. Yeah,
I went to save the world.
Did you really save the
the
world?
Washington D.C. area?
How are you liking DC?
I
Is
love
it treating
DC.
you well?
Honestly, yeah, it's been good. I have a solid friend group now, and they've been wonderful. Yeah, it's been fun. I think I've kind of come into my groove. It's only 1 year later at this point.
I have a question.
What's
you
up?
know, you moved to a new state, new city, everything. You didn't know a whole lot of people there, and because it's hard to make new friends.
It is.
Especially as you get older. It's hard, especially in the gay community. How did you navigate that and find a new tribe out there?
Pure luck.
Seriously?
Seriously, fucking just dumb luck.
Wow.
Like,
you
I
didn't
knew-
go to the bar and just strike
No,
up a conversation?
I'm not that person. I'm not. I had a
He's not.
He doesn't do that here.
Yeah, no.
It really was. It was like the luckiest scenario. I had a friend moved out from Long Beach, and we all went to drinks with his recent friend that moved from Long Beach,
Okay.
and we just struck up a conversation, and we realized we lived in the same building.
that's
Okay.
cool.
That's
so-
convenient.
So through him, I've met a bunch of DC natives, so that's been good. And
Yeah.
then, the friend situation's fine.
Okay.
It's
good.
the dating scene that's.
Okay, good question. How is the dating scene different than San Diego?
Yeah.
And the men, how are the men different in DC than San Diego?
So I think DC, I think their stereotypes are true but somewhat exaggerated. I think
And what are those stereotypes?
just type A's. Nobody really
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to give a fuck.
Okay.
I've had some really weird situations, but the biggest difference between here and San Diego is
Yeah.
everyone's just instantaneous. If they feel like it's not working out, cut.
That's
like
an
that.
East Coast thing.
I
You like
it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I do too. It's less time wasted. But
exactly.
Do they tell you it's being cut, or is it just
No.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes no.
Oh, I
Sometimes
don't
yes.
like that.
Okay.
You're like, I don't like that.
Sometimes very bluntly, they're just I don't like you.
See, I'd much prefer that. I would rather know. Right, Brynne?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what I'd don't waste, especially at the age that I'm at. Don't
Yeah.
waste my
25?
time.
I think
Yep,
that's fair.
25.
Yeah, those are the finality I kind of like. It's
Yeah.
the ones that
Yeah.
are
I think it's an East Coast mentality. A lot of people from the East Coast
and,
are like that.
And honestly, the one that's bothered me the most was from the West Coast.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name again? Almost this close.
Although I've been asked to come and meet him this week.
Oh, now I know which
So-
one you're talking about.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
interesting as well. You know.
You've had a very active week, just with boys after boys, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been adventurous.
so I took the kid, my friend Malvin,
Adult,
to,
an
yeah,
18-year-old
he is,
plus
but he's
person.
very. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. So my friend Malvin, who is to me a child because he's 27
Yes.
and I'm ancient. So we went to get Mexican food, and I invited Bashi with us. He brought some trick he literally met at the beach to dinner.
Oh, I miss those times.
Yeah.
I miss that bashy.
Yeah, it was fabulous.
I was never that bashy.
You were always that
were
bashy.
always that bashy.
Lies and deceit.
No.
Lies. Yes, you are.
No.
Wait, we didn't talk about what we actually did for Christmas because we recorded our Christmas
Right.
before Christmas.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, did anybody get anything good for Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah, I
What?
got this tracksuit.
Oh,
I
by the
know.
way, for
Yeah.
our podcast listeners, go
Right.
watch us on YouTube. Who invited her podcast on YouTube? You can see we're all dressed up for New Year's.
Yeah.
Right.
I will say this: Brynne and I went a very classy route. The other two look like Jersey Shore.
I love it.
I have gold
Christmas at the
sparkle
shore.
Nikes on.
Who is responsible for the look today, Bashi?
I've
in
been
your-
styled by Caesar.
Yeah.
So,
So
this
go-
is actually his jacket. I felt underdressed.
It's
and I
very
said, Give me your
sparkly.
Jacket. So he did. and he's very
Gold and black was the theme, apparently.
I love gold and black.
It looks good.
Yeah,
It
it's very
looks good.
Gatsby.
Well,
but
it's
also
very-
New Jersey.
It's very appropriate for New Year.
If Gatsby GTL'd every day,
I think
Is
the
it?
I
Is
think
that
the
it?
line would read Gatsby saw the green light. Or, I don't know. I can't do a New Jersey accent.
That was awful. That was as bad as Brynne's
how
Jennifer Coolidge.
dare you? My Jennifer Coolidge is, these gays are trying to
No,
murder me.
no,
These
no.
guys, they're trying to murder me.
Both of you, that's awful. No.
Impersonations in the show just do not go
They
used to
never
be
go
okay.
well.
I
Never.
don't know. Not
I used to do
anymore.
a good one, but I forgot what it was.
I can
don't
do an
remember.
Australian accent.
We know.
We know.
We know.
Oh, okay. Well, what did you get for Christmas? That was amazing.
I got a Lululemon shirt, like workout shirt and bottom, and it's my first Lululemon.
Nice.
And as you guys know, I've been working out a lot lately.
But
And-
bar?
Bar.
Bar.
At bar.
At bar.
And all the girls in there are 23 and they all have matching sets. And I come in with like an old freaking REM shirt on
Yes.
and
Nice.
my Target leggings.
I like
and I ruin the aesthetic.
What's wrong with that?
I like
There's
Target
nothing. I just
leggings.
ruined the aesthetic of it. It's all very sweet. So then for Christmas, my sister-in-law's mother, who
Yeah.
I love dearly, got me a matching Lululemon set so that I could be proud of myself going into bar.
What is this?
Aw.
A fucking Eric Prydz video? Like,
Yeah, so, yes.
what do you mean matching the aesthetic?
They
Don't
like
worry
do
about them.
videos and stuff, and it's like I feel like they have to
Wait,
cut
do you-
around me.
Wait,
Do you stick out like a sore thumb?
100%. I
Yay.
look like I came from the grocery store, like I was buying fish and chips, like I was buying fish sticks.
Wait,
and
what?
then I
There's
just
something
wandered
else you
in.
do at the grocery store. We covered it on the show.
Listen to music.
She listens to
That's what
Sam
it's-
Smith and Kim
this-
Petras, Unholy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I listened to Unholy in the grocery
Yeah,
store.
while you're
That's
getting
what it
like
is.
cheddar crisps.
Yes, that's what it was. I was
Do you
trying
like
to remember.
seductively? Like,
I do, and I realized that I was dancing the other day, and I realized that my dance moves when I want to be sexy, it's not like a woman; it is automatically Chippendales. I do this.
Close your legs, Brynne. Jesus Christ.
I go down, and then I.
oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Stunning.
my
There
sexy
you
washboard abs. Little Brynne Beckman.
Okay, Bashi, what did you get for Christmas? Anything good?
I got some cheese may about my family. That was my favorite thing about
Nobody's
Christmas.
listening. You can
D-May.
tell us.
I think I can. They're not listening.
No.
I heard about somebody who had a wedding, and then they tried to defraud the guests.
How?
I'll keep it at this: through monetary gifts.
That was on point. That-
Something having to do with maybe checks. Yeah. And I was like, are you
Oh.
fucking stupid?
Yeah.
So
they
many
are.
people are.
Yeah.
There's
Like-
a lot of stupid people.
There are a
Yeah,
lot of
Yeah.
so
stupid
many people.
Eric,
are
what'd you
very
get?
stupid.
What
well,
did Mr. Caesar get you?
well, I got this awesome tracksuit, but
Ooh.
I think the thing I want to talk about is the tamales that I got and the
Oh.
mountain of homemade
Oh.
tamales we also got to take home with us for the next 3 days, which were even more amazing fried for breakfast in the
Yep.
morning. So
Ooh.
fucking good.
That is what I missed this year because I
Yeah.
didn't go home for Christmas. I stayed here in San Diego. And usually I go back to Tucson, Arizona, and with the whole family, and I come back with like dozens of tamales.
I'm gonna dream about these till next
Oh.
Christmas.
Now wait a minute. When we say fried,
They're fried.
Like
like
pan
deep,
fried.
You
after.
pan,
No,
you
pan
pan
fry.
fry them
Okay.
to heat them up.
I
in
do like to know
breakfast.
how people eat their Christmas dinners as leftovers.
How would
Because
you, how do
sometimes
you?
it's better.
Yeah.
Because okay, is it all pasta?
Okay, fair. That's involved. But what a lot of people don't know is like the best way to eat pasta as leftovers is to pan fry it.
Really?
And it
love
gets
that.
kind of
It's
crispy.
great that way.
So good.
oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what we did last night,
Yeah.
actually.
That's cool.
I just saw something about how you're supposed to steam your pizza on.
Yeah.
Like you put it
Steam
in the
your
pan
pizza.
on the stove top, and
Yeah.
then you put
A little bit of water,
a little bit
right?
of water on it, and then you put the cover on, and then it steams it up, and it
What?
melts the cheese, and it keeps it like crispy and,
And
nice.
it,
Oh,
and it
okay.
like moistens it.
Wait,
too.
how does it keep it crispy if it's
Moist.
steamed?
Moist.
Because it steams the top, but the bottom of the pan
Kind of fried?
fries,
fries
the
it. Yeah.
crust.
Why do we always end up talking about food on this show?
I
Every episode is about food. You would swear we're starving like
Totally.
90% of the time.
What did you get, Tony?
I got a plant.
What kind?
Very nice.
What
one.
is it called? The one
Fiddle
in the
leaf.
fiddle leaf. It's very
Yes.
nice. My friend got that for me. I got an Alexa.
Oh.
And that's about it.
What kind of Alexa?
I don't know. The one in the living room. I don't know. I just plugged it in.
The one that he can yell at.
Yeah, literally yell at.
She-
Literally.
She's starting to get on my last fucking nerves. to be
Who,
honest.
Alexa? She's
She
such
keeps
a
trying to
bitch.
suggest things to me, and I was like, "Can you just fucking tell me the weather? I don't need to know about this new feature that you're doing." So
Right?
I might trash her.
Here's
I
what.
like getting stoned and talk to Alexa
That's fun.
and
I
have
haven't done that.
conversations. I'm
What
like,
does she
Alexa, tell
say?
me a story.
She'll tell you stories.
Yeah, she tells me scary
She will.
stories.
Scary stories.
Yeah.
Now I want an Alexa, but here's what: you can never murder someone if you have an Alexa.
I know because they'll
Mhm.
listen.
They're listening.
All
Yeah.
the time.
The
government.
police
And
will
sending
take,
it, too.
Yep.
Yep.
And the police will take the Alexa with them if
Mm-hmm.
there is a murder.
What if you
Oh.
hide it?
I gotta get rid of
They
my.
just say, "Hey Alexa,
And it's like, what?
I'm
hiding.
here. Let me narc on him."
I'm hiding in the underwear drawer. Come
Yeah,
here.
exactly. I have details. Grab me.
Grab me. Yeah, that's all I got for Christmas. I didn't get a whole lot, but I did go out to Old Town. We ended up going to Old
Oh.
Town to eat at that Italian place in Old Town. Don, what is it called? Somebody help me. Don Pedro, thank you. Don
Oh.
Pedro. It was
Love that place.
decent.
Hmm.
I don't know this one.
Yeah, it was decent.
I
Did
like
you use
Jack and
Mariah
Julio's.
Carey that restaurant?
Did you? I don't know that.
I
I
don't
don't know
one.
that.
I don't know her.
Wait, what did you? What did I do? Did I say it wrong?
No.
Oh God. What did you do for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Bashi?
Let's see. Christmas Eve, I was Jesus Christ. Am I already
You were
that
blacked out.
Jesus is the reason for the
For
season.
season.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So was Saturn, but we won't go there.
Okay.
Like the car?
Like that.
Yeah,
they don't
that.
make those anymore.
Happy Honda days.
Happy holidays.
I'm a Toyota thon. Thank you. I'm a Toyota thon.
What's the
man.
Lexus event? Lexus something to remember.
December to remember.
Yeah,
remember.
That's my
December to
favorite.
remember.
Anyway, no, just family. Family
Okay,
Christmas
cool.
Eve, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
What did you do? Because you stayed.
I
well,
stayed
you
here.
didn't-
Yeah,
you
I went
stayed here.
out Christmas Eve. I went to dinner and then we went to Number One, a bar here in San Diego, Number One on Fifth. It wasn't too crowded. It was really nice. I came home, went to bed, got stoned, went to bed. Christmas
Love it.
Day, woke up, made breakfast, unwrapped presents. Then we went to Moe's and met our other old co-host, Miss Megs. And then it was just a shit show after that. Literally. We did Moe's. We did number 1 again. We ended up at the Loft. Words were had. And yeah, it was a lot.
Wow.
Words were exchanged between whom?
Just certain
Okay,
people.
off air.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
It was fun. It was highly entertaining for me. Okay, so it's New Year's Eve. Do you guys have New Year's resolutions?
No.
Why?
No, I hate
Okay, not resolutions. What do you want to try to accomplish in 2023? Wow. Okay. Nothing. Jesus fucking Christ.
My daughter and I don't do resolutions, but
Yeah.
we do, and this is going to be so douchey because it's so corporate and dumb. We're like, what is our ethos for the year going to be?
Ethos.
Corporate ethos.
Yeah, roll
Ugh.
your eyes. So last
Collective
year,
roll.
our ethos was less food waste.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And this year, it's to be more mindful about the places that we're patronizing. Like, no more Amazon if we can help it. Local businesses, like,
Yeah.
we're buying a car, so it's like researching the companies and stuff, just to
Nice.
make sure that we're more mindful about not.
Oh, I'd like
You know.
that.
So you're gonna get a Tesla?
Yeah, my daughter wanted a Tesla, and we
Absolutely
had
not
a
anymore.
whole
Not
conversation about it.
anymore.
And I was like, nope.
Nope.
And now she's like, when I grow up, I'm gonna make $1 million and buy Tesla from Elon Musk. I was like, it's gonna
That's
take a lot more
adorable.
than that.
I
Very
love that
cute.
that's coming from your
But
8-year-old.
also-
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Bashi?
I
What's
guess
your
like
ethos for
a couple,
2023?
a couple. Yeah, I guess it's more of an ethos than a resolution. But I think I'm gonna try to cook things that I'm uncomfortable with more. Like I don't cook a lot of seafood, and I don't know why. It's super fucking easy. I
Yeah.
just get like.
You're not a seafood guy?
I feel like I'm gonna give myself food poisoning.
You probably will.
Maybe.
But, I mean, those extra 20 you want to lose, there you go.
Wow.
Now that's how I kicked off my new
Right?
fitness journey was by
Food poisoning?
a parasite and a bacteria. that
Oh,
almost killed me
nice.
this
What was
year.
his name?
Giardia and Shiganella. Great.
Oh, I know those two.
Yeah,
I had a
it's-
fun three-way with them once. Never mind.
I
Another
think
podcast.
everyone has at some point.
Yeah, we
those
have.
old queens.
Those little queens. Those little queens sitting at the bar at the end of Moe's late on a Sunday night.
But I may attempt not succeed at a dry January.
Okay.
To not succeed at a church.
I think I'm gonna do just the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
okay.
that.
I like
Yeah.
that.
And
What
Maybe
about
not
you?
binge drinking.
Oh, I'd love to see that. What about you?
I think I want to travel more. I felt like
Yeah.
last year I traveled more at the end of the year and like none at the beginning of the year, and I don't want to do that again. I want to travel
Yeah.
all the year.
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
good.
I bought a V Pass from Valar, so now I can
Oh.
travel a ticket every month out of
I will-
TJ Airport.
Oh, nice.
I will go to
rad.
Mexico City at any point.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
I think I'm gonna really try to get back into doing my artwork.
I think you should.
I love that.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, and I've been getting a lot of kind of requests to revisit all that.
Can I just say,
What?
like, I really like the stuff that you've got on the Who Invited Horror store.
Horror.
Who invited whore?
Horror. Who invited
The
horror?
champagne's hitting.
How dare you
Oh,
talk
our
about
new
me
store,
that
our
way.
merchandise, whoinvitedher.net. Go there, hits the store link. You can see all of our merchandise. And to your point, Bashi, is some of my artwork is on the t-shirts.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would.
Wow, did he
I
pay
have
you
s-
for that?
Maybe
For that little plug you just gave?
You know. Okay, go ahead.
But I do want a tank top at some point this year.
Yes, you could go on the website. We have a bunch of merch up there. I love doing that.
Go on the website. and
Go on the
buy it.
website.
No, but with
Know
your
where it's
artwork,
at.
not
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I want to get back into doing my art.
Yeah.
I do. I've been doing a lot of digital, but I want to get back into actually painting. So that's my goal for this coming up
love
You
year.
that.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a hot
Very
minute.
talented.
I know,
I'm always
you're a
saying that.
pusher.
I am a pusher. I want you to get an agent. I want
know,
you
we
to illustrate
talked
for
about it.
books.
Would you take commissions too?
Yeah, I used to. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I might, yeah. We'll see what the year provides. But you know what Grindr provided? Their year.
And some STDs.
Well, that too. Should we get into what is it called? Grindr's
Year in review. Is
Year
it?
in
Yes.
review,
yeah.
So Grindr does this every year.
No, it's called Grinder Unwrapped,
Grindr and Rep. Thank you.
which is problematic.
Yeah.
I mean, way to
It should be
promote.
wrapped. wrapped.
Yeah, wrapped.
like,
Yeah.
You're
it's
in
a
wrap.
I mean,
Yeah.
antibiotic-resistant bacteria are
Yeah,
at an all-time
they're-
high. We're
uh-huh.
gonna lose it.
Oh God.
Oh God, way to bring it up.
Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year, you guys.
Wah,
Womp,
wah.
womp. With monkeypox and everything else out there. Jesus Christ. So Grindr released their Unwrapped, which countries have the top, which has the most tops versus bottom side and a bunch of other things. So do you guys want to guess who came in, what country came in at number one, even though Brynne just saw it?
I did.
Number one,
I won't guess.
number one for the most tops?
I thought
Country.
I thought I remember seeing like Brazil. Or
I feel like
something.
it was in South America. I want to say like Peru.
No, Bolivia.
Oh,
Bolivia was
So
number
odd.
one. Guess who number two was with the most tops?
wasn't it us in the
Yep,
U.S.?
the
I
U.S.
don't believe it.
Yeah.
I know.
Based
Where
on
are
being here
they?
a week,
It's
no.
It's regional.
Regional.
Yeah, definitely.
Number three was South Korea. Number four was Greece, and number five was India, with the
Oh,
most
wow.
tops according to Grindr. Now, the countries with the most bottoms. What took the number one spot? Anybody want to guess? Hamlet was from there.
Denmark.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great Dane.
Yeah, Denmark took number one. Japan took number two.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Serbia number three, South Africa number four, and Peru number five.
Oh,
with
okay.
the
I was
most
very
bottoms.
wrong about
Yeah.
Peru.
Okay, what country took the number one spot for verse?
Oh,
I'm gonna say us.
it's like Switzerland or something.
No.
We can't be both.
Can we get a hint?
They're in a war right now. I don't know.
Ukraine?
No.
Russia?
Russia
Oh,
has the most verse.
huh.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
And then number two was Finland. Croatia came in at number
Ah.
three, where we were there this
guys.
summer.
Interesting.
Germany number four, and Taiwan number five.
Okay.
Right? Okay,
gotta take a
countries
trip
with the
to
most
Germany.
sides.
Wait, so is side now an option in Grindr?
Side
Yes.
is an
'Cause
option.
I don't
that
remember
just
that.
means BJ's.
Right.
BJ's
Yeah.
and hand jobs.
Hand jobs.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
anal penetration.
Mhm.
So the number one country for sides was China. They don't like a
Okay.
commitment. They just
Alright.
want to
No.
like get in and
Yeah.
a little light tickling, blowsies and gozies, and call it a day. New Zealand came in at number two, Costa Rica number three, Australia number four, and Singapore number five.
Okay.
Yeah?
Wow, those people from down south don't like going down south.
Oh, hey.
Apparently not. And the most used emoji on Grindr in 2022.
Eggplant.
I'm
Has
gonna
to
say
be
the
a
water
plant.
spurt.
You think?
You guys are all wrong.
No.
It's not an eggplant.
What?
Number one was
Peach?
the eyes.
Looking? I would never use that one.
Wow.
Number
know.
two was the
Creepy.
eggplant. Number three was the water squirt. Number four, the devil, the
Horny
horn.
devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Horny
that's
devil.
my most
And number five was the peach.
I was gonna say peach has to be in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. The most active users by city.
Pick me! Pick me!
Who got okay,
Washington,
Wash-
D.C.
took the
Wild.
top spot.
So happy to accept this honor on behalf of my gays back on the East
God,
Coast.
get
But-
some sleep.
I
Jesus.
know.
Log out.
Well,
it's,
I-
it's all
I
those
know.
it's all those lobbyists.
I
Yeah.
wonder
Everyone's
what's going
in
to
town.
happen when like Congress turns over, though.
What do you
It's gonna
why?
drop down.
No, I think it's going to go
Go
up.
up?
Oh yeah,
Really?
all those like closeted Republicans.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
just
you're
be
right.
It'll go
torsos.
way up.
Yeah, just
yes,
torsos.
torsos
Torsos
all
and
day long.
sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torsos and
No.
sides.
Oh, they
Not sides.
penetrate.
Yeah.
They let, so number two,
Alright.
the city with the most activity was Paris after DC.
That makes sense to me.
The French, yeah.
Travel.
Bogatti was number
Bogota?
three. Bogota, sorry. Bogatti.
Bugatti. You want a hot body?
You want? That's who
You
was
want a
ready to do
Bugatti?
it.
Maserati?
Bugatti. Yeah. Is that
Sao Paulo?
Sao Paulo and Houston took number five.
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
Because the Astros are there.
Most to play. Okay.
I don't know.
And is that a dog?
Astro the dog. Yeah.
The Jetsons.
Talk from
The
Jetsons.
Jetsons.
You're aging
Yep.
yourself.
The most displayed profile tags. The number one was Friends with Benefits, FWB. Number
Boring.
two, Anonymous.
Boring.
Three, Kissing.
Boring.
Four, Bye.
There you go.
And number five, Discreet.
Boring.
Yeah. Why boring?
I like bye.
Most search profile tags. Guess what the number one was? Guess. Most searched tag.
Scat.
Wow. Okay.
Whatever.
We know what she's doing for New Year's.
I was gonna say something more generic like muscle.
That's
No.
what I was
Really?
thinking.
Hung.
Of course.
Lower
Come
common
on.
denominator.
You know
Wait,
what
what
I
were
would
the
like
other
to-
ones?
Number 2 was trans. Number 3 was feet. Number 4 was bareback, and number 5 was dom.
Is
Dom.
bareback
Oh, I thought
really
you said
in
Dom.
there?
BB, yeah.
I don't like that.
Why?
Really? I feel like it's so commonplace nowadays.
Spell, be careful.
I know. I wish.
Yeah. But no.
Yeah.
No.
Antibiotic resistant
No.
bacteria are at an
Look at
all-time.
this bastard.
Okay, most explored cities in for Grindr. You know, for people who don't know, that's when you click and you want to explore another place to see what
What's
the
going
scene
on.
looks like.
I feel like
guess.
it's in Spain.
Mm,
Madrid or
I
Barcelona.
was gonna say
No.
Madrid.
yeah,
That's
I feel
so
like
weird.
Mexico City was number 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
Mexico City.
And then
fuck
Bugatti.
Bogota.
Bugatti took number 2.
You want a Bugatti?
No, Paris number 3, Madrid number 4, and
okay.
London took number
London
5.
makes sense
Okay,
too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised San Diego. I
Mind the
wonder where
gap.
we ranked within that list because I bet it's pretty.
Oh, they also did biggest like gay gasp of the year. Was Rihanna announcing she's gonna be at the Super Bowl or do the Super Bowl?
yeah.
Yeah.
The number one, I think the number one
Rihanna fans,
song was what you listened to at the grocery store, "Unholy" by Sam Smith and Kim
Body
Payton.
shop.
Yep.
Yep.
Best album, Beyonce. Beyonce
It's
took,
the Beehive.
Yeah,
They're
they were
coming
like,
to,
ah.
clap
Beyonce
for
took
her.
that spot, which we did cover Renaissance, and we kind of tore it apart.
We did.
Yeah. Best show, Euphoria. for
I love
2022.
Euphoria.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a good show. This season was so
I thought
good.
White Lotus was better, but
Me too.
yeah.
Best movie, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
That is still in the theaters.
Yeah. Best podcast, Who Invited Her? No. It was Making Gay History, which I actually listened to. It's a great podcast. The guy that does it puts so much work into it. It's so good. Best actor, Kit Connor. We talked about his being forced out to come out
Yeah.
from Heartstoppers.
Stopper, yeah.
Yeah, poor kid.
Yeah.
But he beat them to the punch. He came out before. But being forced out, and he's what,
Yeah.
only 18 or 19?
Yeah,
or
he's
something
a
like that?
child.
He is a child. Let me see if that's the last thing. No, I don't know who she is. Biggest serve, I guess.
You
Oh
know
my
Julia
God,
Fox.
Julia
she dated Kanye. Uncut Gems.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's actually Italian,
is she?
like Italian.
Like from
Yeah,
Italy.
I
But
think
yeah,
her
that
whole
was,
persona is an act.
I think it
Is
is
it?
too.
Yeah, because she speaks. She's from Milan. She's like fluent fucking Italian. Like
Oh,
she's
okay.
legit. I think
Maybe it
I think
is.
she's
Are you
trained
related to
her
her?
voice. Maybe
I'm
I
kidding.
don't know.
Aren't all of
guys
you
friends?
Italians related to each other?
Do you know Stephanie
Yeah,
Germanata?
I do. I do. We're cousins. I actually convinced a lot of people that Ariana Grande and I were first cousins. Like,
Did you really?
yeah,
Is she Italian?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Tripped
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah,
Did you think she was Latina?
I did.
Yeah.
Until this very second.
Yep.
I
Then
did
you-
think
I
she
think
was
it-
Latina.
yeah.
I did.
Right.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Grande means big in Italian too.
It does. You're
Yep.
right. Just
Thanks
like
to
the way that
Starbucks,
she
we know
looks, and
That's a stereotype.
the way that she presents herself.
Okay,
And,
got it.
yeah.
Got it. Nice. So yeah, that was Grindr's Unwrapped list for 2022.
Scintillating.
Yeah.
Titillating.
Keep it wrapped though.
yeah.
You know?
Keep it wrapped. Yeah,
Wrap
keep
it
it
up
wrapped.
now.
Yeah.
Antibiotic resistant bacteria.
That's our theme for the night.
Oh, that's gonna be the name of the episode. Bacteria. Happy New Year's. And you guys, on that note, we're gonna take a quick break.
Wow.
We'll be right back,
Wow.
everybody.
If you're watching the show on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give these idiots a like. You can follow the show on Instagram at whoinvitedher_podcast and on Twitter and Facebook at whoinvitedhersd. Visit the show's website at whoinvitedher.net for merchandise and other crap. Now sit back and enjoy the rest of this dumpster fire.
Hey everybody, we're back. For break, we have more champagne.
Yay.
We're drinking champagne today because it is New Year's,
Well,
except
you
for
are.
Eric.
I'm drinking a seltzer.
What do you? Oh, it's a White Claw.
This one is a White Claw. I really like this.
I don't know why it's
Surge.
called Surge.
Does it
though.
have caffeine in
That's
it?
what I
Have
thought
caffeine,
at
I'm
first.
sure.
No.
I don't know.
No, it's just gluten free.
We'll find out if I'm
Gluten
bouncing
free.
off
Are
the
you
wall.
serious?
It says that on the front.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. Sorry, vegans.
It's 8%
It's
alcohol.
not vegans.
What is?
Maybe
well, I
there's
don't
more.
know.
Maybe there's more alcohol.
No.
Oh, maybe there's more alcohol. in
It's
it.
just
Maybe.
laced with Coke.
Oh, give me some.
Ketamine.
I would love to go to Portland and microdose ketamine.
Wait, can you do that?
Let's
in
do it.
Portland?
You can do it in
Oh,
Portland.
let's go. I'm down.
Let's do
Because
it.
what I have read is
Yeah.
that microdosing ketamine is the equivalent, and I'm not a doctor, of taking like a couple months worth of like anti-anxiety or antidepressant
Oh.
medication.
Really?
Yeah, it helps regulate like your serotonin levels. So microdosing ketamine is actually more effective than taking, and like don't take any of this. This
Yeah,
is what
don't.
I've read.
Oh.
Don't take any
Yeah.
of this seriously. Do some research. Maybe I'll talk about it next time. I'll
Yeah.
do some
Yeah,
more
you
research
should.
and talk
Yeah.
about it. But
I-
I've heard it's very good for anxiety and depression.
Oh, I would love to take something a little more, well, like psychedelics, how you microdose with those.
Yep.
I would love to start doing that so I can get off the actual anxiety antidepressant meds because those are horrible for you. We've talked about this, Eric.
Yeah, I'm on them too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
would
on
be
them.
great
Yeah.
if there was more of a natural.
And that's what like microdosing
Yeah.
ketamine or mushrooms that can do that for
Yeah,
you. And there
yeah.
are clinics in Portland because it's legal there.
Oh, it is?
Mhm.
I have a feeling that's going to be next on the ballot for
California's
California.
Yeah,
really
we really got
close.
to decriminalize
Because
all
there's
that
got to be
stuff.
more research, like for
or
the
just
scientists to
trial
do-
and error for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. Like, how is fentanyl legal and this isn't?
I know.
You
More
know,
money to be made.
Is fentanyl still
Exactly.
FDA approved
I
in certain
believe it
cases?
is, yes.
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Ridiculous.
I have a friend who was just telling me she had a surgery and they sent her home with like 30 oxy
Oh my god.
for like
Ugh.
an in and out surgery.
Oh.
And
Hang
then
nail. She had a hang nail.
yes, and then 2 days later she passed out and hurt her nose, and then they sent her home with a bunch of Percocet.
Wow.
What
And I
the
was like,
fuck,
But
man?
they had seen that she, like
She was
obviously you look
on-
at her record, you could see, and she wasn't taking any of it, but she was like, I went. They knew I had just been prescribed
Yeah.
Oxy, and then they prescribed me Percocet. And I even
Wow.
said like, hey, I don't need this, and they're like, no, it's gonna hurt.
What
Take
is this
it.
doctor again?
I know. What is their name? Who do they work? Where do they
not.
work?
Oh my
for?
It's in
God.
Claremont. I was like,
Well,
Jesus.
enough said. Anyway.
yeah,
Oh God. Speaking of medicine, Brynne, we got a product.
Ooh.
oh yes.
From a local, I think they're local. I can't remember, but they sent a product. This was actually provided by a listener of ours. A shout out to Jerry. He got this from his salon, and he's gifting it to you to try out on the show, and then do a product review.
I'm not gonna try it out on the show.
No, not on the show. No, sorry.
While the show is happening.
Our viewership is like so up.
You know what? Who invited her
Back up.
OnlyFans? I'm sorry, Brynne. No, so this is here. You describe it.
Ooh.
I am very excited. This is Dame.
The company is called Dame. It's a all-female company that provides sex toys, vibrators for
It's
women.
very
I love
pretty and
this. It's
curvy.
the Calm Wand
is
vibrator.
what it's called.
And the wand vibrator is the only kind that I use.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah. And I've never tried this before. I'm
Not
very excited.
Not like an insertive.
I don't. I
Why?
only do external.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like the only thing that works for me and a lot of women, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But this looks so cool because you can like the way that it's shaped.
Mhm.
It's easy to hold, and this looks so cool. USB charging.
It's a
cable.
Yeah.
nice
Like, yeah.
pink color.
Wait, can you go
And I
either
love
way?
pink.
It's kind of like a peach
Oh.
pink.
A
It's
peachy
nice.
Yeah.
pink.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
So
So-
Dames is a company all run by women, and they specialize in
That's so
toys,
cool.
sex toys for women. They also provided you with arousal serum.
Ooh, I love this. I've
So you
actually
can-
never used this before, and I
So-
love it's cruelty free and vegan. I'm
So
very
you have
into that.
homework. You have to try this out, and then you got to give a product review.
Finally, some homework I can really dive into.
Really sink your.
This or
There's a
doing
joke in
it-
there,
yeah.
but I'm
No
not.
teeth.
No, I don't know.
My teeth. I do it like
I hope
it
there's
was
no
like-
teeth.
No. like that horror movie. Anybody
Yes.
see that horror movie
Oh,
called
Teeth. Yes.
Oh.
I dream about that.
God,
that
that
movie's
movie's
crazy.
so
It's
fucked
so
up.
good though.
But yeah, so shout out to Jerry at his salon. I wish I knew
Thank
the name
you.
of his salon. But he provided that and gave it to you, so you
And
can
Dame,
try it out,
I'm
and we can
gonna-
talk about
I'm
Dame.
gonna try it out in the privacy of my home.
Yeah,
per
not on the
law.
show, you guys.
And then I will come back and tell you guys all about
Yeah.
it. I'm really
Yeah.
excited, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dame isn't sponsoring this episode, but if they want to
Hi.
sponsor us,
Dame,
yeah.
If you want to send me some more things,
Yeah,
We do
for-
live
yeah.
reads.
love
Yeah,
it.
live reads. Yeah. So Brynne, wait, let's put your vibrator away for a minute. 'Cause she's getting really excited.
My
about this.
vibrator.
Well,
No.
It's in
just-
such a pretty packaging
I
too.
know.
It
I
is.
like the
Beautiful.
packaging.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
too.
It's a blue, and I like the what is it called? The font they use, and it's just so simple.
That
Yeah.
font
I love
is
it.
It's
just
so
like
simple.
comforting at this
Yeah.
point.
It is. It feels
Yeah.
like not too overwhelming because some vibrators, it's like intense pleasure now. There's like a picture of a shark on it.
It's like
You're
shock
like-
radio for vibrators.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, get to your G spot now. And I'm like, I
You know
too
they
much
hired the
for-
marketing
Sunday.
department. Sunday.
We're gonna kick the shit
Yeah,
out of your
your
orgasm. Like, no, I just want.
You're like, I'm good. I'm
No.
good.
I'm totally fine.
Yeah, I don't need a monster truck.
That's so aggressive.
Listening to Tori Amos and lighting candles.
Oh, which
my
album though?
Oh, wait,
Little earthquakes are his voice
little
for Pele.
earthquakes. Yeah. I'm about to have myself a
God.
little earthquake.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
bet
mean?
you are. Brynne, but you have something else you wanted to talk about today, right?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, since it is the end of 2022, this year has been what? 82 years long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
84
It's
years.
been 4 years. I would like for us to talk about the top 5 things that happened in 2022 that feel like they happened 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Okay.
That's a
okay.
good
So
idea.
we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
So the number one thing, and this happened in 2022, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Oh, that was this year?
That was this year.
Oh, I thought that was like at least a year ago.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like so
Yeah.
long ago that we talked
God,
about it and covered it?
Yeah, we did talk about, and
Yeah.
that just ruined Will. Well, I wasn't really a big fan of his before
Yeah.
that. So this even like solidified, like, nah, he's douchey.
Yeah,
Don't
I don't
like
need
him.
to watch anything
Yeah.
he's in anymore.
But it's just like such a huge thing that happened. Like 2 very well-known actors, successful, powerful men
Yeah.
at probably the most
biggest
important
event.
awards,
Yeah.
like event ever. Like
For
two of
their
them
industry.
slapped each other.
Yeah.
Slapped him
Another
on
man
live
slapped
television.
another man.
And we're like, oh yeah, that happened this year.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy about it? He literally assaulted another human being on national television and got
got to go back to his seat and sit
Yeah.
there for the rest of the
got
show.
pretty
And
much
got
got
an
away with
award.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's banned now.
It's America.
That's
True.
Yeah.
We've let way,
Way
more
more.
slide.
Yeah. Trump being in office.
Ugh.
Oh God, that is very
Okay,
true.
what's the next one, Brynne?
The Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial.
That was
Oh shit!
riveting.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Riveting.
God.
I mean, that was wild.
Can you not wait for the miniseries on Lifetime that's going
That's
to come out about
absolutely
it?
going to happen. Who's going to play Johnny Depp though?
Oh,
Who
that's
is gonna
true.
play
Who could
Donnie?
play? It has to be like a younger version.
It's gonna be fucking what's his name from One Direction.
Harry Styles.
Yeah,
No,
I-
it's
He's
going to
gonna
be
insert himself into
I was
it.
thinking Daniel Radcliffe.
he would be.
he would be great.
I would actually watch that.
I would
Yeah,
watch
I would
that.
watch
I
that
think it's
too.
going to be Tilda Swinton as Johnny Depp. Because you know she can literally play anything.
Yeah, well, she does across any race or gender
Yeah,
lines.
any gender.
She does.
That'd be amazing.
Does
Yeah.
not. And then they'll have some like
Oh my god.
really odd 22-year-old playing Amber Heard. that
Yeah.
we've, like it's like
We've never heard of.
introducing Victoria Swanwood.
Swanwood.
And then like they'll just like
It's
I
a
don't know.
great.
That
drag
sounds like a
name.
porn name.
It's a
That
really
would be
good
my
name.
drag name.
Swanwood.
Victoria Swanwood.
Swanwood. Welcome to the stage, everyone. Victoria Swanwood. Bow, 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 bow.
We all know that my drag name would either be Jack Mehoff or Beef Hardback.
Wait, beef?
Hardback.
Beef Hardback.
I love that.
Wow.
I do like that.
The third thing is Bennifer 2.0.
I can't believe that.
That
happened.
happened?
That wedding. Oh yeah.
They're married, bro.
Oh, shit. I didn't even...
Although
Him and his tacky tattoo?
Jennifer Lopez,
My
I don't
God,
know
that
what
was
the
a
fuck is up with her lately. But
Wait. Everybody heard about her trying to sing Whitney, right?
not only that, but this movie coming out with her and Josh
Oh,
Duhamel.
yeah.
I
Oh,
actually
Shotgun Wedding?
Can't fucking wait to see it.
I'm
I
excited for
can't-
it.
Hilarious.
And Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer
like-
Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge is in
Yeah.
it. She's got a gun.
Well, that was the highlight of the trailer. Is Jennifer
It's the best.
Well, for the trailer, they show her all dressed as Mother of the Bride with a machine gun. Just
I
shooting.
Yes.
Yeah.
fucking wait.
I can't
So
wait.
excited.
That's,
You know,
it's also weird. And it started out with the weird Army Hammer.
Oh,
That
being-
was my fourth.
God damn it, Eric.
I stole it.
So what's the next one, Brynne?
Segue.
Army Hammer's cannibalism.
He hasn't done it. That ruined his career. I mean, we
Yeah.
haven't
Well,
heard
it was
from
so
him.
fucking well. But
It
then
was so
the
weird.
big thing was the 2022 thing is that there was that big thing going around that he was a hotel concierge
Yeah.
in the Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
What?
Remember?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
He White Lotus'd himself.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So
No.
He was living.
White Lotus season 1?
He started working at his friend's resort.
Wow.
Because he wasn't getting movie parts.
Yeah, what do you do?
That's
I mean,
true.
I guess
He's working at Costco.
Well, he's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, and his family comes from
Oh.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
You still got to do something to fill those days, though.
I feel the same way. I feel
Besides
like I would
eating people.
still go back. To
He's going to start a podcast.
And then the fifth thing is Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson,
Oh.
2022.
Love to forget
Pete
that.
Davidson, period.
Yeah.
And then also
How did that
she wore that
happen?
Marilyn Monroe dress.
Oh,
That was
God.
the one she
That's
ruined?
I hate
yeah,
it.
she ruined
Yeah.
At the
it.
Met
ruined
Gala,
it.
right?
Yeah.
This year's Met Gala?
Can we,
Yeah.
as a society, just stop
We
with
won't.
the Kardashians?
We won't.
I have this is a little bit off topic, but Barbara Walters passed away, as
Yeah.
we all know
Yes.
this week. 93, she passed away, but
I
there has
fucking
been a
love that
clip
woman.
going around of her most savage moments, and one of them is her interviewing the whole Kardashians and going, "You don't sing, you don't act,
You don't dance.
you don't dance, you really don't got any talent." Literally
Yeah.
reading all of
Yeah.
them. It is
She
the best.
raked people over the coals.
Oh.
She does.
Had Trump on before Trump was even
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
And,
And she ripped him to shreds.
I
Yeah.
would love that job.
But there's a super clip. I'm gonna post it or repost it on our Instagram, _podcast. And they show a lot of her highlights of her literally just ripping these celebrities to pieces.
yeah.
It's
She's
amazing.
It's like the Velociraptor, not
Yeah.
from the front, but from the side.
Oh my god.
I love it.
So juicy. I loved her.
Yeah. Jeez. Any other ones?
That was it. And then we just lost a lot of really good people this
We
year.
did.
Yeah, we
Leslie
did.
Jordan.
Yeah,
Barbara
Leslie
Walters.
Jordan. That
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Enjoyed a little in
memory.
memoriam.
In memoriam.
Yeah, we should do it in memoriam. God.
Aw.
Wow.
Wow, ready to bring it down, Brynne.
Happy
Happy
2022,
fucking New
you
Year's.
assholes.
Eric, what do you have for us this week?
So I wanted to talk about this whole Greta Thunberg
Yes.
and Andrew Tate, which has been so fascinating. So for those
Fascinating.
that don't know what happened, this Andrew Tate guy is I don't know, he is a scammer of some kind, and basically he has a subscription where he teaches you how to be masculine. And so
he's an awful
like
human
men's
being.
yeah,
rights.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's he's
He's
been
awful.
banned from all social media platforms, but thank you to Elon Musk who let him back on Twitter this month. So he out of nowhere sent a tweet to Greta that talks about
And for people who might not know, Greta is
so she is I mean, how would you describe her?
She's a young environmental
19-year-old.
activist.
She's 19-year-old.
Yes.
19 years old. She got into a huge fight on Twitter with Trump, and that became a whole thing. And she actually read him to filth on Twitter,
did.
which
and
is
she's
great.
an environmental activist.
Yeah.
Everybody she's been all over the place, but she's only 19.
Yes. So Andrew proceeds to send a tweet saying something about, I'd love to send you a list of all my cars, but like his exotic cars and how
Yeah.
they contribute to the environment. And she wasn't even communicating with him.
Yeah.
It was out of nowhere, right?
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere. So she replies, and I want to make sure that I get her email
Please.
address correctly. I want to put it. She replies, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com."
She's 19
19.
years old.
But his original tweet was literally like, I have all of these exotic
Yeah.
cars that are ruining the environment.
Which is so weird
Yeah.
that like, why is like the environment also like
Why do we hate
attached
it?
to
Why do we
masculine?
hate it?
But,
Yeah.
but
Why
do
also
we
the
hate the
masculinity.
environment?
Why is it masculine to hate the environment? Which
Yes.
is so weird.
100%.
So
But it
weird.
was
It's small
weird
dick
that
energy.
it-
That's why.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was weird that it came so out of the blue.
Yeah.
Directed at her, like saying, "Tell me how my cars are ruining the world."
So that has become one of the top 10 most liked tweets of
Yes.
all time on Twitter.
I think it's
all
like
time.
in the top 5.
Yeah.
She
at the-
literally destroyed
Yeah.
his life in
And so
one tweet.
we all thought that
One
was
tweet.
kind of the end
Yeah.
of the
And without
story.
even being like low about it, she was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, tweet at me.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So the next day he releases this video of him like smoking a cigar and he's in his robe with his shirt open and it's very weird and creepy. And
He,
it's
like,
very
intentionally
long.
exposed his nipple. at
Yeah.
one point. I was like, ew.
It's
Yeah.
very gross.
It's gross.
And so, in the middle of this video, a delivery of pizzas gets set on the table. And apparently, I guess the authorities in Romania had been waiting to figure out where he was in his location and determined that the pizza was a local pizza joint in Romania. And they were able to determine he was in the country to make an arrest on him for trafficking of females
Yeah.
that were underage.
So he got detained. 2 days
Yes.
later, they arrested him, and it
They
was
got
all
him.
over the
And his
yeah.
brother.
Yes.
And his brother, and there have been videos from his supporters floating around saying, "Oh, he's out." But these were videos from when he first got detained in August of this year.
Yeah, it happened
And he
already
was-
once.
and he was released because they didn't have enough information. But I guess they built a case against him this time around. So when they went in to get him, now he's still detained. He hasn't been released or anything like that. But
Wait,
This
She
piece
got to
of
read him
shit.
Yeah.
twice. Like
Twice.
that is
Exactly.
so amazing.
And then, wait, say this follow-up tweet.
yeah.
Wait, what?
There was a follow-up tweet after he got arrested, and she goes,
Yeah.
"This is what
Oh.
happens when you don't recycle your
Yes.
pizza box."
Yeah.
I also got a couple jokes.
What?
What do you call Andrew Tate in a Romanian prison?
What?
What?
An incel.
Because he's in the south.
That.
I like it.
One more.
Go ahead.
Get it ready.
Another meme called him off-brand pitbull.
He's like when I heard about this, I did a little research on him. He's actually an awful human being.
He's horrible.
Can I
Awful.
just like you go?
Imagine being wanted by the authorities
Yeah.
for human trafficking. You are an actual piece of shit who has done terrible things to humanity, and you are so fucking insecure about a 19-year-old environmentalist that lives a million miles away
I know.
that you have to disclose your location just to like own her.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's so stupid. That
Yeah.
I was talking
And
to
wait 24 hours to make an entire video to try to
Uh-huh.
like reply back.
Uh-huh.
And that's the best you can come up with.
Yeah, it was.
Karma's a bitch.
there's so much cocaine involved in that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you know what we're gonna
I
do?
mean,
We're gonna
there's no
order
way.
pizza. I'm
There's
gonna
no
smoke a
way.
cigar.
There's no way cocaine was not involved.
Oh,
No,
100%.
there was
That's
cocaine
such a
all
good
over the
point.
place.
Yes.
It was
like-
sprinkled on the pizza. I mean, come on.
No, and they're like, we're gonna get pizza. We're gonna get a cigar.
cigar.
I'm gonna have my nipple out. God, she's gonna
We're
be so
gonna
owned.
read her.
Fuck her.
But
Fuck
even
her.
bigger than that, and for those at home who can't see me, I'm doing the Mamma Mia hand gesture right
Yeah.
now. Why are men being prideful about being so disgusting and misogynistic they can't have sex? Like, why is the incelibacy thing being like a thing? Because that's what he represents.
Well,
You knew
Being
that, right?
celibate? Yeah.
So, yeah, he's an incel.
Yeah.
So like they're prideful
that.
of like not being able to hook up,
And
to
but-
being so gross and unattractive
Yeah.
and repulsive.
But that's not what they say. They say it is because women are such bitches.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we cannot because women hate nice guys.
But they're not nice.
They're
But
not
they're
nice.
like, I am nice. If you would only, it's like when you get, it's like,
Yeah.
I would treat you so well, and I
So
would
they're
take
just
you out.
delusional.
And they're delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you, as a woman, are like, hey, you seem very scary to me because of the way you talk and live your life and your value system. They're like, you fucking ugly.
Or
pig.
like training yourself to hit on me. Like,
yes.
What
Oh my God, do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I don't get is even the initial tweet he sent to Greta was about the environment.
Yeah.
I don't like, back to Bash's point. Why are you hating on the environment? Because it does affect you personally. Because if we don't have a planet to live on, you're dead.
How does that make you manly?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to
just-
swim amongst floating plastic. That sounds cool. That's
It's
masculine.
just,
Like,
I'm like,
why?
they're stupid. They got it. Was he dropped on his head? I don't
I
know.
don't know. The closest thing that I was like reading, doing a little research, was it like ties back to Republicans being tied to oil money,
Yeah.
Yes.
and men who ran that, and that's the masculinity kind of like morphed into this now, and now it's just become this whole new thing that's its own strange oddity that
It is.
It's so gay to be able to breathe.
it's
Then
really the
don't
opposite.
breathe. Then don't breathe.
Great, go die.
Die. Yeah.
Love that for you.
But you got to give it to Greta. I mean, she
Twice.
literally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with one sentence tweet,
Yeah.
she took him down.
She sent him to jail with
Yeah, she
one,
literally sent him to jail.
with one
Jail.
email
I think I'm gonna
address.
start saying that for like a sick bird. She sent him to
To
jail.
jail.
That should be. Instead of she read him, she sent
She
him
sent
to
him
She
to
sent
jail.
him to jail.
I'm about to go full Greta Thunberg on you, and I'm gonna send your
Yes,
ass
to
to
jail.
jail.
I wonder, like, when she saw the feed of him, like, getting arrested, if she was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure she was. She's that thing. Like
She's
Yeah.
probably, like, sitting at home just patting herself
Yeah.
on the back. She's like, good job,
she's
Greta.
sorting out her recycling,
Yes.
and she's desalinating rainwater,
Yeah.
and making the world a better place, and thinking like,
One down, 5
Yeah.
million more to go. That's what she's doing.
God
So
bless
good.
Greta.
God
bless
bless
Greta.
Thank you.
Salute.
Yes, thank you, Greta. Yeah.
That was good. It was all over Twitter.
Oh,
and
it was so
everything.
fascinating. Watching
was
it
very
all
much.
unfold every day was something new.
Yeah.
This whole year has been like
I mean, yeah.
fuck around and find out. Like the last month. November was fuck
yeah.
around. December is find out.
Find out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has lost $200 billion. Can we
Oh,
all just
God.
relish in that for a
Good for
moment?
good.
Hopefully
Yeah.
he loses the whole company.
Yeah.
I think he may.
He might
He's
actually.
another one who is kookamagoo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He brought that sink in on the first day.
I
Oh,
know.
God.
I was
God.
like, you
The whole-
are
Yeah.
And he really thinks he's funny. He
Yeah.
thinks
He
he's
thinks- and I was like,
hilarious.
This is why
And
you
his
need people
followers
around
think
you.
it too. And
I don't
thank
get that.
God, people are finally seeing who he really is.
Yeah.
Nobody really thinks that's funny.
Nobody.
No.
How committed are you to that fucking bit that you went out and got a sink and carried it in
It's
to
that-
let that sink in?
It's like that friend. It's like that friend you have who doesn't know comedy timing.
Where they like studied under Carrot Top.
Are we
Why do you
naming
keep
names?
looking
No,
at
I'm
that?
not naming names. That friend is not in the room. I will say that. But anyways, we have to somewhat finish the year off with
Yeah.
the last
Carol,
thing
for
of
once
the
in your
year.
life, shut your damn mouth.
Carol for 2022. So what is your
Aw.
year in Carol,
I
Eric?
don't have one. Like, come back to me.
Are you serious?
I really have to think about
God
it.
damn it.
Yeah,
Brynne.
Brynne has one.
Okay. So I would say that my Carol for 2022 is like rich white men, or maybe just rich men in general,
Mhm.
thinking that because they have money they can buy things and that they know what they're doing.
Oh,
Fair.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
Elon Musk
Like
buying.
Elon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like or
Yeah.
like
Every-
Andrew Tate, or like just like people are
Every
like
white man in power.
Yeah.
every white man in
They
power
think
is
they
just
know
like, I know
better.
what I'm doing because
Yeah.
I have enough money to buy Twitter, so I obviously know how to run Twitter.
I mean,
I hate
Yeah.
that shit.
I've been personally victimized by Elon Musk this
Yeah.
year. He's fucked my life.
How?
I've had to deal with that blowback about Twitter for all fucking the last month and a half. Like every fucking day, I have to advertise online.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true.
So I'm just
Yeah.
like, everybody's just asking me, are we doing it? Are we
Are we
not?
not?
I'm like,
I just think maybe if we get like more like of a granular about it,
Yeah.
just like people that think because they have money they can do something.
yeah.
Or like people think that
It's
because
the
they can
Karen
buy
effect.
a podcast kit on Amazon
yeah.
that they can do a podcast. It's like
Fair.
all of
Fair,
it.
fair.
Like,
Fair.
I
Fair.
just people that are like I don't have to learn anything about it. If I have the ability, then I get it that
Yeah.
people like learn while they're doing things, and I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
But like, just I don't know.
Have some humility.
Exactly. 100%,
Humility.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
that. What's yours, Tony?
Mine is when your friend makes plans for New Year's and last minute, literally the day before New Year's, decides to cancel all of them and you're left out in the cold. That's my New Year's.
Wow.
My
Specific.
So you know who you are.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's mine.
I love
Ruined my New Year's. Thanks a lot.
it. Now I just have to hang out with these
No,
guys.
I'm kidding. But these schmucks, these schmucks over here, I'm stuck with them all night. I know how that'll go with Brynne. She'll be drunk by 10 o'clock, finding a girl to make out with. And then
No, there will be no girls in Hillcrest to make out with because every girl in Hillcrest is straight.
great.
My favorite scene of you is you standing there with the big poster staring into a dead corner where nothing's happening, and I'm trying to wave at you on the stage at Rich's, and you're just staring into a corner. I will.
My favorite was literally holding her up at night and like having to have a conversation and her going, like, exactly, Brindlin, exactly.
I hate this.
Oh my God.
Happy 2022.
You know what the best part was? So Brynne lives quite a ways away from the neighborhood. I had to drive her home in her car. We were literally maybe 2 minutes from her house when she realized I was driving her home in her car. She looked over and she's like, "You're driving me home."
Did she start getting like the birds? No.
No,
No,
she was
I
like,
think that was
I
so
think
sweet.
she came to finally
Yeah.
and was like,
Hello.
looked over at me confused, realized she was in her car, not driving her car.
Yeah, I think I was like, this is very sweet of you. Tony.
Oh, you came out
You're
of
a
the
good-
blackout.
I came out and I was
She
like,
came
oh,
out of
this,
the
you're a good
blackout.
friend.
That's a big moment.
Had to make sure she got home okay.
I
And
have
I
my
took-
carol now.
Okay,
Oh.
what is it? Go ahead. Eric's like, you two shut up.
Actually,
Where-
I figured out how I'm going to talk about this.
Okay.
My carol is the New Year's Eve movie.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in a very long time. And as we're watching it, because Caesar made me watch this.
Thank you, Caesar. for making
One of
me
the
watch.
things I said is, did they just collect all the actors and actresses I can't stand and put it into one movie?
Yep.
And he goes, because at this point we've seen Zac Efron,
Michelle
we've seen,
Pfeiffer.
No, Michelle Pfeiffer I love. She
Yeah.
I
gets the
cannot
credits.
believe Michelle Pfeiffer is in that movie.
Okay, for people who don't know,
Yes.
this is a movie that came out in 2011, called New Year's Eve. And it's exactly like the movie that came out called Valentine's Day,
Yes.
which came out later. But New Year's Eve, I believe, right, Caesar, came out first.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
it
like
did.
an all-star cast. I personally think it's such a
There's like 40 stars in it.
Can you read
And
them
the
all?
issue
Yeah.
is that you never get to like know anyone's
It's
story
too
because they're
many-
doing so many
much.
subplots.
Yeah.
You don't care about any of them.
So this is some of the big names in the cast. Halle
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, Jessica Biel, Bon Jovi's in it.
What?
Ludacris, Matthew Broderick, Robert De Niro, Sarah Jessica Parker, Zac Efron,
Katherine Hegel.
Yeah, Kathleen Hegel. Who else?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jim Belushi's
Jim
in this?
Belushi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alyssa
Ashton
Milano.
Kutcher, Alyssa Milano, Leah Michelle. Who else?
So we're
Michelle
watching
Pfeiffer.
this.
Yeah.
Ryan
And-
Seacrest.
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest. is in
Ryan
it.
Seacrest. So-
Sofia Vergara.
So Caesar goes, just wait, give it a couple of minutes. Then Sarah Jessica Parker walks out on screen.
thank you.
I literally almost walked out of my own apartment.
With-
and I thought it literally couldn't get any worse.
Yeah.
Until the scenes continue, and then Leah Michelle comes out, and I
Leah
go,
Michelle.
if she sings in this goddamn movie, I'm done.
in the elevator.
Cut to her. Cut to one of them where Katherine Hegel goes, "If you're not in Times Square singing right now, who is?" And then it's Leah Michelle singing. I was like,
I would've broke
literally,
my TV.
I
would have broke my
literally-
TV.
I burst into laughter. It was one of those like beautiful. She's singing "All That Zai," and I'm like dying on
It
the
would have
floor
been a
laughing.
bit of rage for me.
Was it Sarah Jessica Parker with the Rockettes, and she comes out and she said,
It was all. It was,
"How can you? This is just a feel-good
It-
movie. Who
it's
cares
just
what it's
such-
about?"
No, it's mutual masturbation.
It is.
for
Yeah.
all of these.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just gonna
true.
call it a
People.
Times Square special.
Yeah,
The worst place on earth.
yeah.
and that is
really,
my
it
Carol.
really is.
That's it.
That's your Carol.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Oh man, but you guys go watch New Year's Eve.
No.
No. How about you, Bashi?
Mine's gonna be a little bit more general, but I think it applies to a few people, and if they're listening, they know who they are. Speak with intention. Don't beat around the bush.
Okay.
I think this,
Yeah.
it applies to a few bit.
Who's specific though?
I'm not going to go there. And then the other thing is,
Have another drink, and then we'll talk names. No, I'm kidding.
just think before you speak.
Oh,
My
God.
fucking God! Just take the
A minute.
2 milliseconds to think about what's coming out of your fucking mouth before you say it.
Yeah.
Try to do that in 23, everybody.
I feel very attacked.
Me too.
Raise
Just
your
like
hand
this
if
guy-
you
is it-
feel
is this
personally
living in-
victimized by
By
Bashi.
Is this Mean Girls? Are we
Is
Yes.
this living in DC? Because you said that dating there,
Yeah.
people are just like,
maybe a little bit.
Has,
but, like,
has DC turned even more bitter than you already are?
no, but it has turned me into quite a defensive driver because
Wait, you were already
You
worse.
have to be a
You're the
defensive
worst driver I
I
know.
never ever want to hear. I don't ever want to fucking hear anybody say that Californians are bad drivers.
no,
Why?
we're the
DC's
best.
I will kill you where you stand.
We're the best.
We're the
drivers.
best at everything.
do
I
that
have
all the
never
time when I see an
seen
out-of-state license.
The amount of debauchery, the amount of belligerence that I see in
Like
the
Roadhead?
in the nation's
In Road-
capital.
What?
like Roadhead, or
Right,
because when
yeah.
you say debauchery, I
Yeah,
think
that's
like
where
you're-
mine went.
Yeah,
I was
Just-
like, he was
I-
at a,
Roadhead?
yeah, like at a.
Let me try to explain a few
Is it
examples.
a bathhouse
to
and
you.
a car?
I thought it was like a burlesque show.
like
a
with
jacuzzi
clowns?
in the back?
yeah. that would
you guys,
be hot.
the candle doesn't even light to DC. Like driving there is fucking insane.
Okay.
I would rather I don't know drive in the Amalfi Coast and like hug the people just stop in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
They just stop,
And do what?
look at their phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Last week there's a transit track that runs in the middle of my street and it's blocked on both sides. Like
Yeah.
cars cannot go up
Yeah.
it. Somebody went up it.
Were they drunk?
Yeah, they fucked up their car. It's gone.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you think it's because there's so many people from out of town?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to specify which state is
Arizona?
responsible
Arizona?
for most of it. No, we're
Florida.
talking about
Texas?
DC.
Oh, okay.
There's only 2 states next to them,
Wait, what's next?
Virginia
Vermont?
and Maryland. I'm not
Maryland.
going to cite any.
Virginia.
I'll say off podcast which one's the.
We
It's
know
not
you, Maryland.
Virginia.
It's Maryland. Maryland. Apparently, you Maryland drivers. You know what? Just don't be listening to who invited her when
Yeah.
you're
Oh my
Capital
God.
City,
Oh
Oh my
Annapolis.
God.
Huh?
The capital city of Annapolis.
Ugh.
We're looking at you.
It's just it's. I'm going to sell my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't do
really?
it anymore.
Is there
Yeah,
public
get those-
transit?
Huh?
Is there
Yeah.
good public
Oh
transit?
yeah. The only time I
Can
use
you get
my
a
car is-
Vespa?
I would die.
around?
No, I would get killed.
Like Monica
immediately.
Vitti?
I would.
With your scarf?
I would fucking like Jennifer Coolidge out of my driveway and immediately gets hit by a Maryland driver.
Yeah.
Just done.
Done.
Just hit this other boat and then
Yeah.
you're out.
Yes.
It's
You
like
can
bump,
do
bump,
this.
Plump.
Yeah, Bash is gonna like take a gun, get his way out of a whole gunfight, hop on his Vespa, and then just
And
get
then
hit
die.
by
And
a
then
curb.
just literally
And then
down
die
the
on a curb.
driveway.
Just
and then
hit a
just
rock.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
Instantly.
pebble. It's even a pebble. And it just flips the whole Vespa.
That
and
felt
then
good
that's
to
it.
get out.
It's a
you guys.
plastic rock.
Sorry.
A plastic.
Fake
Right.
plastic
movie
rock.
That was 4 carols. Was that?
That
4?
was literally
Yeah,
like,
that's-
yeah.
I've
you
been-
went on a
I've been
rant.
pent up.
Very
pent
therapeutic.
up.
Very therapeutic. But you guys, so we are coming to the end, and I want to end 2022 on a good note. So something really cool happened this week. Scotland passed a new law that allows gender recognition. It's called Gender Recognition Reform Bill, which helps transgender people identify how they feel gender without having to get a medical clearance.
Oh.
And they changed it age to, I believe, 16. And
Wow.
if you're over 16, if you're 16, between 16 and 18, you have to do like a 2-year thing, like what is that called? Go to therapy or something like that.
Yeah.
But once you're over 18, you only have to do it for, I believe, 6 months, and then you can reassign your own gender
That's
to what you feel
amazing.
like. Yeah.
I love that.
So I thought that was really, really cool. They're the
Fucking love
first
that country.
part of
Scotland.
the UK to have approved a self-identification process for legally changing gender. So,
I love Scotland. Can't
Yeah.
say anything bad about it.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
thought that
there.
was just so cool. That's just a
You went
huge.
too?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just in
she was.
Scotland.
Yeah, I love. We had a great
I'm
time when we
Scotland.
went to
The best
Scotland.
people,
Yeah, we had
nicest.
so
Everybody
So
was
nice.
just perfect.
But I read that today and I learned about it because a couple of my friends from Scotland are in town. So they were talking about it and I was like, you know what? That is like a huge milestone for the transgender community.
Yeah.
Which is a huge part of our community. So I was like, you know what? We're going to end it on that today. On
love
some
that.
good,
I
a
love
good
that.
story to end
Good
Yeah.
job,
our
Scotland.
2022.
Should I do my Scottish accent?
Oh, God.
Yeah, go
What
ahead.
are you
Let's see.
talking about? You think I can't do a Scottish accent?
What is that?
What do you think I am? That is a Scottish accent.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Can you sing the Outlander theme?
Yeah, go.
Oh, I don't know how it goes. I could go. I oh no, because it's in
on that-
Scottish.
And on
Sorry.
that note, and on that note, you guys, wait, no, thank you, Bash,
Yeah.
for coming to visit. Yeah, let's do our closing.
yeah.
Bashy, if people want to follow you and look at all your mayhem online,
I'm still at Say My Name.
yeah,
Bash.
he's still on Say My
I
Name
post
Bash.
infrequently.
Yeah.
But
he's still there.
maybe I'll do it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, how do people find you?
You can find me at Daddy Bear Eric on Instagram.
There you go. And Brynne,
I'm at a real Brynne Mac.
at a real Brynne Mac.
I'm not the only real Brynne
I
Mac.
know.
I would hate
There's
it.
multiple
There's
real
more
Brynne
Brynne
Macs.
Yeah.
I'm a real Brynne Mac.
You're one of them.
I'm
One
one,
of
of them.
And you guys, you can follow me as Tony_Baloney_macaroni on Instagram. We're Who Invited Her _podcast on Instagram. We're Who Invited Her SD on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to go to our website, whoinvitedher.net. Hit the store icon on top. We have a bunch of merchandise on there that you guys could do. Oh, I forgot to introduce our other co-host.
Yeah.
Noe Malone sitting here watching us. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment. It'll help us out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of that. Leave us a 5-star review. It helps us out a lot. And that is it. That is our last show for 2022, you guys.
Wow.
Did
Happy
it.
New Year, everyone.
Yeah, Happy New Year. And we will see everybody. Where's my closing music?
Oh, we never said what our favorite thing was.
For
Oh.
what? Oh, what is it? Go. Let's finish on that.
Favorite thing.
Mine was Evan, who came on to talk about the trans.
Trans
Oh.
family
Everything-
services.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine was my psychic reading. That was this year, wasn't it?
Oh,
How
yeah.
was this year? That was
Life
good.
changing for
We
me.
have to do
Right,
that
we
again.
did that at the beginning of the year.
February.
I forgot about
We
that.
should do that again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Mine, I think, is. As our music starts thinking. And mine is too. I loved when we had Spencer Day back on because he's
Yes.
always a joy.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed our interview with Chadwick.
So did
yeah.
I. Yes, that was a
the
good
singer.
interview.
Yeah, it was. Those are probably two of my favorite episodes that we did.
Yeah.
And
those
mine's
were
being
great.
here on the Titanic with you fine people.
Yeah, as we go down. But you guys, that is it for us. We will see you all in the new year.
Bye.